Hey guys!
Hey guys!
Happy Wednesday, guys.
Brooklyn.
We're in Brooklyn.
F train.
F train. Specifically, the Smith 9th Street station. And believe it or not, this is one of the tallest.
Hudson's here.
The tallest stations that you can have a vantage point from. Check it out how high we are. We're so high above the ground. This is one of the tallest elevated stations in all of New York City. Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, whatever. So
hey,
this
girl.
is it.
Hey,
So
Caroline in.
Let's walk.
Wait, I want to wait till the train pulls in. I want to show downtown Brooklyn.
Yes, we're going to show you everything. We have a special birthday celebration for the birthday boy.
Hudson, we got a special treat
Special
for Hudson today. This is on Smith and 9th Street platform. It's the highest platform in the whole place.
City.
Yeah, the whole place.
The whole place. The whole 5 boroughs.
Look at this. That's downtown Brooklyn right there. We're going to walk to the other end and show you downtown Manhattan.
Yeah, extra good.
A little windy up here.
Little windy.
It's raw.
What's a temperature check,
Raw and
James?
wriggly. Yeah,
Temperature
check.
check. Here's Hudson. He's excited for his birthday.
So to get out here, not too bad.
No, it was a pretty good train ride. And James will need your and you can see how high up we are. Now there's a fence.
50 degrees.
50 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's kind of raw.
Raw and wriggly.
Raw and wriggling. Oh, here comes another train. This is exciting. They're coming in through the
I got my phone for you.
through the gills. Wow, double train. Look at that. One going one way, one going the other.
Now there are 2 of them.
G train. G for good.
Yep.
G for very good boy.
This is
Yeah.
the Church Avenue bound G train. The next stop is 4th Avenue.
Now I'm going to show you this is the Gowanus, correct?
The OG train.
The Gowanus Canal. Was very polluted back in the day. But guess what? It's getting revitalized.
Oh, yeah?
And they want to grow oysters and stuff in it again. Hey, Emmy! Get on the train. He's on the train. So guys, like I said, this is one of the, if I remember correctly, and I usually have my facts right, but you guys can fact check me. I believe that this is the tallest elevated station in New York City. I believe that I'm right. Right? It's the tallest, do you know if this is the tallest station, elevation-wise? Oh. She worked for the New York City Transit Department, so I thought she might, be a good person to ask. But I believe I'm right. I really do. Patty W says, "Hi Carla, and happy 10th birthday to Hudson." So, guys, I'm not gonna go to the edge of the platform, but I'm gonna leave Hudson here because James is gonna take Hudson, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, this is great! A train's coming. Watch this, guys. See, you can't go on, but you can stay right here. And look at the train coming. Isn't that awesome? There's Hudson. There's James. So I am right. It is the highest elevated platform in all of New York City. So guys, I want to zoom in. I want to show you downtown Manhattan. Look at that. It's pretty foggy. But now let me show you. Doesn't that look cool? Oh man, you can see the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God, guys. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm gonna try to get it in the middle of the frame. I put it in the middle of the frame, guys. Do you see it? James, you can see the Statue of Liberty. All right, I'm gonna zoom back out, guys. Yeah, it's a great view, right? That's why we always tell you the best views because, you know, we're architectural and interior photographers. So we're always looking for amazing views, guys. So I'm going to zoom back out. James, you got to come to the end of the platform and check out the Statue of Liberty. I'll hold Hudson.
The OG
and I'll
train.
take the other phone.
The OG train. Right?
If you want, you can get a picture, but it's going to be really small.
Right, want me to take that? Guys, here we go.
But to the left.
Not the time. Hey, Mr. Bot, NOK 100. Nice job, Mr. Bot.
All the way to the end, James.
Yep.
And look to the left. You see it?
Yep. Not the time to go ass over tea kettle, guys. Mr. Bot, fantastic job. Out here in the perimeter, there are no stars.
James, you want, I'll take the info.
I got it. Guys, I'm trying to get a little zoomy picture of the Lady Liberty way out there, way down south. Just beautiful out here. Nice. Yeah, exactly, Jack Rav. Look at that. Just beautiful. Throwing up the Ukraine emojis. Nice job. Jessica Betcher. Mr. Bot 100 NOK. There's Karla and Hudster. I'm going to make sure we're zoomed out.
All right.
There we are.
Good. So let's
Now we're going to
begin.
head down to the street.
We're going to head down to the street.
Just
but
wait a
we
sec,
just
yeah.
really wanted to show you guys because it's one of our... NOK 100.
That's what I said.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Mr.
Thank you,
Bot,
Mr. Bot. Let me show you the birthday boy, Hudson.
The birthday boy.
Here he is.
Yeah,
He's
it's a little cold and raw up here, believe it or
Yeah.
not.
So guys, let's get going with our birthday celebration. We're not going to give away what we have planned, but you are going to be blown away. Blown away.
Ah. This thing. Gotcha.
So here we go.
Careful
Guys,
on the stairs, guys.
we're going down to the street level. So we already started our tour. We showed you the highest subway platform in all of New York City. And you can really appreciate the view. I mean, it's quite a stunning view. I mean, of course, it's really, you know, probably a little more things visible if it wasn't so overcast. It was raining earlier. The rain looks like it stopped, but, you know, you never know with these things. Oh, look at how there's a map here in the windows.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like etched in.
Yeah, it's etched in here. Look, the
Or
Erie
down.
Basin, Brooklyn Basin.
Yeah, pretty.
Oh, wow, look, Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, the ocean. That's
Oh,
good to
this
know.
is really, really, really cool.
Oh, look, a big escalator.
Oh, big escalator. Oh gosh, so here we're starting to head down already. We're not gonna be as elevated, we're heading down.
I want to boost up the ice on here.
Guys, this might be a steep escalator. Okay, here we go. James, you want to take a photo?
Yeah, I'm going to get you going.
Oh, you're going to take one? Okay. All right, here we go, guys. We're on the escalator. Me and Mr. Huds. And this is just a one level. We're not down at the street level yet. We have more. See, Hudson knows. People are worried about Hudson on the escalators, but he understands. See, he jumps off the edge of it, like he doesn't step on that moving area. He's very smart. He's very smart. So this was a pretty steep escalator. Actually, the escalator in Washington Heights is steeper because it's one because that's one continuous escalator.
There we go, middle. I'll try
Okay,
getting up.
here we go. One more escalator to get down to the street level, guys. There's Hudson. Yeah, Jack Rab says, glad to see you're going the right direction on the escalator today. Exactly. Jack Rab, you couldn't have said it better. Yesterday I had a little fun with the escalator. Little hijinks. Mexicante say, I'm fascinated to know what the housekeeping is that Karla has to do on James's phone on every live. Oh my God. Sweet Pea Dexter saying hi. Yeah, the housekeeping, what that is what I do on James's phone is that I have to go into the studio of YouTube and get the settings because I have to use a different phone than the one I'm streaming from. So that's what the housekeeping is. It's not like I'm cleaning his phone or anything like that. See, now Hudson, he's very smart. He goes underneath and then, hold on, because I got to grab his leash. He doesn't like going through the revolving door. That's confusing to a service animal. He likes to go, you know, what he deems safe and perfect for him. Thank you, sir. That's very sweet. Thank you. Look at this, 9th Street Luncheonette. You know I love myself a luncheonette. Let's check it out. 9th Street Luncheonette.
Guys, we're on the ground now.
All right, we're on the ground level. We're headed to Red Hook, Brooklyn. But I want to look at this luncheonette from across the street. Okay, light has changed. Oh, no, that's a fried chicken squashed. Thank you. So, guys, look at where we came from. Look at the structure of this elevated
look at that
platform. You can see we were all the way up there.
We were up there.
But all the way up there, even higher.
The higher one. Yeah.
Oh, I like this luncheonette. I want a shot of this.
You might know him from the Village Gallery.
Okay.
Here we go. Guys, this is as best my guess. I'm looking south right now. I know that's looking west over here. Hey, RJ Wertheimer from Colorado. Hey, Kat. Wishing Hudson a happy birthday.
And guys, notice that I'm being
Very safe. On the sidewalk, right? Watch it, hon. Yeah, you got a panel truck, hon. Karla, watch it. Tonight, Anthony, Karla going to work. Right now, we're in Gowanus, I believe.
Yeah, we're on the edge of Red Hook. We didn't cross over.
Red Hook is this way. Over the water.
What about this one? This one doesn't do it for you?
It's not too bad, right? I don't know.
I like
Yeah.
the luncheonette.
Yeah,
All right, so want to keep this around your neck?
sure. Unless you
Now
want to
we-
get it now, you get it, no problem.
Get off the phone so
Yeah, I got it. Guys, we're getting our bearings. Hey, Lori Lou and Jay in the house. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, Mercedes, this thing is huge. Look at this station. Look at that thing. There goes the train up there. See it? Typical dishwater gray day over here. I see it. Dishwater gray skies. Can't really tell where the sky ends, the sidewalk begins. Dirty water out in the Gowanus, you know that. Yeah, they're going to get rid of the Metro cards, Alicia. I heard of that. I don't know how that's going to work. Not everybody has a smartphone, I guess. Hey, Mike Landry. $5 Canadian for Hudson's birthday.
Oh, thank you, Mike.
Mike, fantastic job. I believe this is looking west. No, that's east. That's east. Here we go. Carl's gonna sling that
Can you get
around.
your phone out?
Yep.
Because we're gonna just make sure we're going the right direction.
Yep.
I can get it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yep.
All right, so hold on, guys. We're gonna make sure we're gonna walk the correct direction.
We dropped down right in the beautiful, scenic. Yeah,
I think we have to go this way,
that way there.
that way.
Gotcha. That
That's
sounds
my-
good.
that's
I
my
agree with you.
thinking.
Yeah, we go up to Smith Street and make a left.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Jets Mess popping in. Hey, Chris Mason popping in. Paulo, Andrea, Giuseppe,
We have to find
D'Amico from Sicily popping in.
We have to find a way to cross the
Yep.
the 278.
Yep, the 278. I got
If
it.
you want to just, I'll take that, and you can, you know. No, don't put it away.
Gotcha.
To make sure we're gonna do the right thing.
Yeah,
you know
we'll
what I'm
see.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I think out that way, right?
Yeah. So guys, what we have to do is we have to cross underneath the highway and get to Red Hook, because we're like in the Gowanus neighborhood now, but we have to cross on the other side of the highway, which basically divided the neighborhood. Now, Red Hook had has a very interesting past, because it was first settled by the Dutch in many moons ago. Many moons ago.
Smack dab
Hey, Judy boss.
in the middle of Brooklyn, guys.
Oh, everyone's saying happy birthday to Hudson.
Oh,
So,
no, do we go that way?
no, you have to get in there.
Right.
There. That's why I gave you the phone.
Yep.
So the Dutch settled in Red Hook in 1636, to be totally precise. We have to go in there and then go to kind of to the right, but we have to get across. There's not a lot of places where we can cross safely, if I remember correctly. Exactly. That's what we have to do. We have to get underneath
Make a left.
underneath the Brooklyn Queens Expressway.
Then we make a left.
No, I thought it was.
No, look. All right. Look, here's Smith. Look, here's Smith. Right here. So we cross. Here's Smith. We go down here. We cross.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah, and then make a left off Smith.
We're going there though.
Yeah, so we make a left in there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so let's get across first.
I think it's a right, but
All right. I think you're right.
hey, Johnny Azaria TV. Oh, I got friends who work at VW. My hometown Hanover is only 45 minutes away from Wolfsburg, Mercedes is saying. Okay, guys, there's no way to cross over here. Oh, it's a lot of streets that don't go through for us. So we're gonna cross this way to get to the other side underneath the BQE. See, this is the big highway, guys. And basically, the BQE is what kind of almost, was a life-changing thing for the neighborhood of Carroll Gardens and Gowanus, because that was Robert Moses' plan. He was the big, planner of New York,
Yeah.
and he cut off a lot of the neighborhood by building this highway. And this is the closest, the station that we got off at is actually the closest subway stop to Red Hook. Red Hook's kind of isolated as a neighborhood, but in a way that's helped insulate it from a lot of gentrification.
Get across.
That's what I said, the right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Sweet Pea Dexter just gave us Canadian $5. Happy birthday, Hudson. Oh, let me show you Hudson. He's trying to avoid the rain, the puddles.
The radiator coolant puddles.
And the radiator coolant puddles. We don't like Hudson stepping in that. It rained earlier.
Oh, there's a crosswalk up there.
Yeah, here's a crosswalk. That's what we were searching for. You can't just cross easily.
Oh, it's like 8 lanes.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic here,
Hey,
guys.
Radio Coca-Cola.
Where?
Right in here.
Oh my God, guys, look what James found.
Look at that.
The remnants of an old Coca-Cola machine.
Yeah, it's dope.
Oh man.
All free.
Oh, Susan Fiore, we did not forget about the chocolate bunny competition. That is on our mind. Oh, DJ just sent us $1.99 GPS in action. Time to reveal what we're up to. No, not yet. No, not yet, DJ. We're not revealing it yet. We gotta walk closer.
Yeah. Huh.
That way.
Yeah,
And then that way. James, this way. Why not?
Wait. Now we run across. You got 10 seconds.
Well, why couldn't I just gone that way?
It's too narrow over there.
Oh, James is keeping me from being a
Back
commie
way.
Karla.
See, that one's still white over there.
He's keeping me from being a commie Karla. I just wanted to like run across the street. Oh, look at this, guys. We're underneath the BQE. We got 8 seconds to cross. Can we make it? Oh, this is good to know that there's car people.
Yeah. All right, now we got to get our bearings for real.
All right, now we have to get our bearings of where we're going, for real, as James puts it. So we're gonna go get inside here. Now we've officially crossed over into Red Hook because we're on the other side of the BQE. See, guys, this is the highway.
Yeah,
BQE.
There's our subway stop back there.
There's our subway stop. You can see it.
See it back up there.
Awesome. Hold on, I gotta do something here.
Yeah.
There we
Nice.
go.
Wow, look at this.
So maybe we get out our phone again, James. Your phone.
Deep in light industry.
Yeah, hip deep in light industry. So guys, I'm going to talk about a little bit more about Red Hook as a neighborhood and its interesting past. But first we have to get our bearings of where exactly we're going for Hudson's birthday celebration.
We're at the corner of Court and Bush.
We're at the corner of Court and Bush, and we must
push in the
check
bush.
check on our phone. We're going to Commerce
like
Street,
it?
guys.
Do you like it like that?
Okay.
Do you need it like that?
Why don't you show around, James?
Yeah. So we got the public storage, guys. You see what this neighborhood's about right off the bat. You get a good feel for how it is, the theme of it.
Okay, we're right here. James, we're right here.
I'm your neighbor in New Brunswick. Oh, gotcha. I think there's a deli in Red Hook. You can get a load of pastrami or corned beef for $5.
Yes.
Yeah, there is. We want to do that another day, though.
I think we should go, we're here.
Gotcha.
I think we should go here and then go, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to kind of, none of these.
Zigzaggy, right.
Or do we want to take Lorraine Street?
No.
Not,
I'll have some quiche. Can you make it Lorraine?
you know, there's different ways we can go.
Yeah.
Bush Street is not going to go through. We can take
No.
Bush
Why don't
Street.
we take a right then? This is Bush Street.
No, we don't want to be on Court Street.
How about Bush?
No. Jim. Okay, we're going over this way, okay?
Yep. Highway's behind us. Guys, this is a scene. If you're ever curious, this is the fringes of Red Hook. Hey, Mrs. Matthews saying happy birthday to Hudson. Hudson's an Aries. Danette and Anthony in the house. Had a wonderful time with Danette and Anthony. We'll be seeing them again.
James, we're here,
Yep.
okay? Right here,
Yep.
okay? But
Yeah,
we have
but-
to go.
Right. But
Here.
this thing is at our back. You follow me? This big highway's at our back, so we're actually here. And
But we have to go there.
Right. That way. That's what I said. Down Bush Street. You see they got the Belgian block streets here from the industry still. Hey, Heidi and Ellie Sapelli, €2. €2. Thanks, Heidi. Fantastic job. You know we all appreciate it. Joe the Square Peg popping in. Nick G up about Red Hook, Brooklyn. Yeah. And Dylan references Red Hook in a song. Defonte's, you got it. Christine Hansen.
Yes, we've been
Christian
there.
Hansen.
Great place for sandwiches.
Yeah, maybe a nicer day we'll come back out here
Yeah,
and get our sandwich because there's nowhere to really eat inside with Hudson.
right.
We thought of that, but we're like, oh, we got to stick on
We got to
target here.
stick to our birthday plan. So listen, let's talk about Red Hook and its past as we walk along. Now, I love the Belgian,
that door over there.
you could see the Belgian block
That looks like an
street.
elbow door.
Oh, look at that street art. Look at this street art we just found. Isn't this gorgeous? Wow, this is really, is this just,
Yeah.
isn't it amazing, guys?
Yeah.
So listen, Red Hook was settled by the Dutch in 1636, guys. That's where we are now. And they named it Roode, Road, R-O-O-D-E, Hook, like H-O-E-K, H-O-E-K. And Rood, I guess, is for the, it's meaning red, Rood, red. And Hook, H-O-E-K, is for, you know, because it's all like, it's shaped like a point, like the land, you know, like the typography of the land. It's shaped like a point. And Red Hook was mostly like for many years. So 1636, the Dutch landed here, settled in the area. After 1825, and such an important date. 1825 is when the Erie Canal opened, and guess what? Red Hook. See, we can't go on this anymore, but you know, do you want that street? Then we're further away. Like his street is more hugging the highway.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I don't know what street you want
cut
to.
across?
But we have to go in this way, but we can't. You know, going this way is just getting us further and further away. Exactly. Oh, Jackrabbit just gets $5 super chat.
Oh,
Thank you,
Jackrabbit.
Chad. Here's Hudson.
We're trying to navigate out here.
Yeah, we're trying to navigate. This is, you know, it's a confusing section because it's not exactly a grid out here like Manhattan. Wow, it's windy. You could see, here's the post office, Red Hook Station, Brooklyn Post Office, Red Hook. Guys, it's a little windy, it's a little chilly. I might even put on another layer.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here.
It's a little chilly.
It's raw and wriggling. Come on, Hudson. Enough with the P-mail.
You think I'll be fine if we keep on moving?
Maybe if we get out of this wind when we round the corner.
Yeah,
If not, I'd put on
otherwise I'm going to put another layer
that's
on.
what I would do. Let's see how it is around the corner. Come on, Hudson. This all new smells to Hudson.
Pizza for Hudson. Exact. Sweet Pea Dexter, you are starting. That is perfect to say Pizza for Hudson because that's exactly what we have planned for today. We have a special.
Might not be what you think.
We have a special pizza for Hudson today, but I'm not going to reveal any more than that right now. Now, I don't know what this street seems to have a lot of construction, but maybe we just walk through the projects here. That sounds good. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Well, you know, Commerce Street, but we're nowhere near Commerce Street. We got to get through all this stuff first. Wow, this is confusing. I think we should take a look at that map again, James.
Yeah, let me take a look at the map.
Because we're in the middle of the housing projects here.
Yeah, look, there's tons of them.
Guys, this is a big housing project. These are the Red Hook housing projects.
Yeah.
They're pretty famous.
You have my phone.
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Oh, guys. You got pigeons down in here. You got mud puddles. Guys.
You want me to hold him because
I got him.
you know he's not really doing.
Yeah, we have to cut over that side, around the water. Guys, we're in the thick of it here. Let me tell you that right now.
All right, yeah, this is good what we're doing.
Yeah,
This is a shortcut.
shortcut.
It's a shortcut through the housing.
Shortcuts make for long delays, they say, right? Wow, look at it.
Wow, this is some housing complex.
Yeah.
We're really in Mill Street. See?
Yep.
And we want to go there. So this is like a shortcut.
Oh, through the, yeah. Guys.
You know.
Yeah.
See, Center
Hey, guys.
Mall.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be Ace Pizza. No, it's not Ace Pizza today. Hudson's sniffing around.
I got him.
Hudson's sniffing. We're trying to find our way through. We're looking for Wall Street, right?
No.
Oh, watch this guy here. Come on over here, hon.
I know. But none of that is really much
You got
sense.
equipment coming through. Yeah. There he goes.
I don't really know where we are.
Yeah, we're gonna come out the other side of this.
But I just keep on looking for the BQE and I see it over
Yeah,
there.
the
and I know
BQE
that's
is like our North Star right now.
Exactly. So
You know?
I think we just keep on going and we keep the BQE over there and then we're good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
there's some boys over there. Some Hudsters.
Oh my God! Look at that one with the white patch.
Yeah, he looks
the little
great.
black patch on his eye.
Hey, they look great.
Oh, they're great. They're very handsome.
How old are they?
He's gonna be 3,
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
He's 10.
He just turned 10. Bye bye.
Here, you take and I'm gonna take the Hudster.
Yeah, you take this. Is most importantly.
Okay.
So I think we're good, guys. This is a very huge, people might call these, I think, council estates in the UK, but this is what's known as a housing project in here in New York City. It's like, low-income housing provided by the city. And this is a rather huge one. The Red Hook houses. I think some famous people have grown up here. If you want to check in the chat, I love like our chat really keeps us like informed. You can see how big this goes on for quite some time. You can see, look in the chat for us, who some of the famous people that grew up in the Red Hook housing projects were. I'm positive that there are some. DJ, no, don't ruin it. Don't ruin it in the chat. We want to reveal when we reveal. DJ's revealing what we're doing. No, DJ, no. DJ, you're terrible at keeping a secret. I could tell you that much. David, no good. You're a terrible secret keeper. Spike Lee did a movie in that area. Yes, exactly. See, there's the BQE. So as long as I see the BQE,
behind me?
I know that we're going the right
BQE is
direction.
Right behind us.
Good.
Should have worn my work boots.
Come on, Mr. Hudson. Yeah, so they're doing some work here in the Red Hook houses. A lot of work going on. See, Center Mall only. Work in progress. There's a lot of work in progress in here. I don't know. They anticipate to complete December 2023.
They're making a new street.
I don't know what they're doing in here, but they're doing a lot of work. It's like it's. I don't see that many people working, but I see a lot of remnants of work. Carmelo Anthony lived here. Oh, I knew there was famous people that grew up here. I knew it. Carmelo Anthony, yes. Are they building new buildings or gardens? No, they're not building gardens. It's never about gardens in the housing projects. No. It looks like they're putting in new, maybe some new systems to prevent against flooding. Or something like that. Oh, look, Columbia Street this way. Oh, we gotten out to a street finally. This is good, guys. All right. We gotten out to a street where we can now kind of figure it out from here. What do you think, James?
Bearings, huh?
Let's get our bearings. Let's see what street that is, because there's as long as we keep the BQE this way, we're good. Hello.
I guess they're checking out, right?
Yeah, I guess they're done for the day with their construction. They're punching out, exactly. I think it might have to do with the flooding, because this place got really flooded during Superstorm Sandy. Is that what they do in here?
Yeah, that's why they're doing it.
Yeah, see, exactly. I knew it. Because we live in the East Village, and it's the same thing. It got flooded real bad, by us. We live right by the big power plant that blew up, the 14th Street one.
Yeah.
The Con Ed. Yeah, that got all flooded.
Hey, careful, honey.
Oh, he's friendly. He's friendly. Yeah, he's very playful.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so that's what they're doing in the housing projects
Flood
here.
remediation.
They're doing flood remediation because they don't want it got really flooded during Superstorm Sandy back in 2012. Now, that brings us full circle to getting Hudson, because that is the year. That was 10 years ago that we got Hudson. And we lost our power for 5 days because of Superstorm Sandy and the flooding. And we had to climb the stairs. Well, I mean, we have to look at the map, you know?
Yeah, here you go.
I thought you were going to do that.
Oh, okay.
But I'll look at it if you want to hold the gimbal. We're on Columbia Street and by West 9th. So why don't I take the map?
Gotcha.
If you want to.
Guys, this is what we just walked through. Was these the housing project here. You know,
Yeah, we're doing good.
believe IKEA is that way.
James, this way is good.
That's was always what everybody was waiting for to get here. I don't know. Like I think there's a lot here already. Hey, Georgie.
See, here's Columbia
George
Street.
Lopez popping in.
I don't have West 9th Street on this map of yours. That's the
Okay.
only problem.
Yeah, maybe we're getting too far off the whack here.
But we're on Columbia, and you see
All right.
Columbia. Just can you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's Columbia.
Okay.
Columbia.
Yeah.
And see,
Oh,
there
yeah,
it is.
yeah,
so
yeah.
if we go towards the BQE,
Right.
where's the BQE at this point?
It's
Isn't it?
it's over here. Yeah. Let's see when we get up here.
Isn't that the BQE up there?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Because this isn't really a map. You know, this is
No,
just
no,
a
yeah,
picture,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the scene, guys. Bob Dylan fan. Yeah, we're out in the thick of it out here. I got the camera around my neck. Full tourist mode out here. You know how that helps.
Yeah, we'll look at. Why don't we put it away, maybe?
Yeah, you know how that helps out. Having a nice 35mm strapped around your neck.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, does it?
No. So let's just go up to the street. Here, is this on the
Verona,
map?
I got it.
Verona,
Look,
we know where
we're
we
right
are.
Here. We're right
Oh,
here.
so we make a left then.
We're right here.
Yeah, and then
Right here.
Yep.
Verona, make a left.
and then
we go
make
there.
a right. Good. Want to put our camera away, or just leave it out another minute or two?
Well, I mean, I think we.
Yeah, we're almost there now.
walked,
So
we walked through the worst of it already. So.
yeah. Then Commerce Street is this way in here.
You know, I might as well look up where Defonte is.
Yeah. Some old warehouse type buildings, light industry buildings. Here's the park they show, hon. So we're really close.
379 Columbia Street. So if we wanted to take a picture of it, because it's cloudy.
Okay.
There's 429, 379.
You want to go out that way?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, just down there. See that red building down there?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Guys,
Best Times Reborn. Thanks for those kind words.
yeah, guys. So you mentioned that there in Red Hook that there's a great sandwich shop. It might be closing for the day because I know it closes fairly early, but let's go check it out because, oh, an M3. We're steps away. I heard it, but I didn't see it. Oh, there it goes, Nick G. An M3 just went by. Wow, it's very loud, that M3. No, we're not going to have a pizza fiasco today. There's Defonte's right there. I see it. It's not going to be a pizza fiasco. It's going to be a pizza celebration. It's going to be the best and brightest pizza that there ever was.
I got a hand it to Joe for keeping a stiff upper lip yesterday.
Nobody can hear you, James. You're too far away.
I got it.
All right, give me
guys.
give me
Camera.
that.
Yeah, you're
Because
gonna
they
run up
close
ahead.
early.
Yeah, you're gonna run up ahead.
You got
I
that.
got the Hudster. There goes JamesandKarla. She's jogging down the street in Red Hook. Joe kept a stiff upper lip yesterday through all the hard times. Karla's running out in the street here. All hell's breaking loose out here in Red Hook. You see that. I'm going to cross over the sidewalk safely with Hudson. Karla, watch it. About 4 or 5 streets all come together right here. Columbia and Commerce Street. That's what we want, Commerce. You got it nice, right? Red Hook, Wednesday afternoon, Brooklyn. Oh, there's an old Saab or Volvo. It looks like a Volvo over there. See that orange one hiding there, sleeping over there, Nick G? We got to go check that out as soon as... Oh, here's Defonte's, more importantly. I'm going to cut across here as careful as I can when the traffic allows. This is the famous Defonte's of Red Hook sandwich shop. The Golden Boy Special, that sounds delicious.
Maybe we should get one for dinner tonight.
The Joey D?
Oh.
Yeah, the eggplant.
Yeah, what do you think?
Or the one with the mozzarella?
No, what do you think?
Mozzarella.
James, you think you're going to be able to get the cheese out of here?
Let me see. Can I hold any of them?
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cake.
That's easy, right?
Yeah, that's easy. Just come over this side and shoot one diagonal a little bit.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that idea a lot.
Yeah. They got all these cute names for the sandwiches.
Yeah, so we got to get a sandwich for later. We're
Yeah.
not going to eat it now. Let's go inside and I'll
Maybe
get a sandwich for later.
You know, like we get a Russo.
Yeah, so guys, they're famous for their sandwiches here. So I think we have to get a sandwich and we'll eat it later. We're not going to eat it now because it's so cold out. I couldn't possibly eat a sandwich right now. But the sandwiches are so famous and so good here that we'll get one and we'll have it later. Ah, the General. Fresh mozzarella with pesto sauce, roasted peppers, and tomato in memory of the General. Giuseppe Specials, eggplant parmesan, meatballs, and melted mozzarella in memory of Giuseppe. Oh my goodness. They got a lot of great ones. We can get a half a loaf or a third loaf. So there's eggplant parmesan. Oh my God, they've got a lot of different ones. Oh, he's showing us what he's got. Okay. Oh, this is what you have left, right? Okay, so I better listen, right?
Sauce and peppers.
Okay. Can you go over it again?
Sure. Veal.
Veal, okay.
Meatballs.
Meatballs.
And chicken cutlets.
Okay.
And you missed out on the macaroni,
Macaroni. Ziti.
steak pizzaiolo,
Right.
and pepper.
And that's the eggplant.
And eggplant parmesan.
Oh, eggplant parmesan. Now that's eggplant parmesan is looking good for us.
What would you like? You want parmesan or you want roasted
And what's
peppers?
that? About the third?
Is it third?
Okay, so that's the third. See, he's showing me, so I know the process. I got to get with the program.
So you want it?
So let's ask James what he wants before it's all sold out. James? James, would you like an eggplant parmesan? This is what they have left for the day.
Okay.
Or we can do, a cold sandwich, but the eggplant parmesan is what they're
Yeah,
really
so
known
good.
for. Now, you want to do a third or a half? Okay, let's do the whole half. All right. The eggplant's got my name written on it. I better get myself in the queue, as they say in the UK, before the eggplant runs out, because it might be going fast. I got to get in on it, Oh, look. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's getting the meatballs. Yeah, to get there early. Exactly. You got to get here early because some of the specials already have sold out. So Thank God there's still eggplant parmesan left. Thank God. There it is. We're gonna go with the eggplant parmesan, and we're gonna do a whole half a loaf. A half a loaf. Look, I'm gonna show you the price chart. Yeah, we're not gonna eat it now. We're gonna bring it home with us, because Defonte's is a destination, and it's worth taking home, even though we can't eat it now because it's just simply too cold to eat outside. But we'll take it home with us, and then we'll have it later.
Miss, you know what you want?
I do. I'm gonna go with a whole half, and I'm gonna do the eggplant parmesan because it has my name written on it. Good choice.
Good choice.
Good
Very
choice. He says very good choice. Now they make everything fresh daily, and once they sell out, that's the end of it. Okay, so here we go. Look at them. Oh my God, it looks great, guys.
Next, Benito, over there.
And I'm gonna take it home with me, so you don't have to worry about,
Put it in the oven.
yeah, don't put it in the oven. I'm gonna.
You want a little more
What?
sauce on there?
Oh, sure, yeah, that would be nice. What do you suggest for the oven? What should I like? How long should I put it in for tonight?
10 minutes. Yes.
10 minutes, like 400? That sounds good? All right. See,
Yeah, I got potatoes and eggs.
I got the cooking instructions. Look, he's giving us some sauce. Extra good. Look at that, guys.
That's good.
I think that's perfect because we want to make it transportable. It's got to make it back to the East Village.
Okay.
You want the hot salad, right?
I know I'm going to do another slice of
I don't blame you.
Oh,
Large one, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You have any more turkey and cheese?
Hold on, my friend. Okay.
What's going on, Papa?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I had a race here to make it here before you guys closed.
established 1922, guys. This Defonte's. That's how long it's been here. 100-year anniversary. Are you gonna? Did you have your birthday celebration already? Oh, wait. When is it? When is it?
Well, it's January, but we're gonna see what day we're gonna celebrate.
Okay. We're celebrating early. It's my dog's birthday today. He's 10 years old. We're going to have an eggplant parmesan celebration.
Pull my sandwich out, please.
Are you of the Defonte family?
Yes.
Oh, we got the Defonte right in front of us. The OG. The OG. Now, who was it that started it in your? His grandfather. So now, are you still using grandfather's recipes?
Yeah. No, not really. I mean, he started it, but we changed a lot of things.
You know, over the years, you add a little bit, you know, exactly. You change it up. You go with the times. Now, how did I do? I ordered the eggplant parmesan. Was that the right choice?
You're good.
Okay, I did good. All right, good. I get the blessing from Mr. Defonte. He said extra good choice.
Okay, Nate?
Oh, Treatin62 says happy birthday to Hudson.
You want TikTok, man?
I'm on YouTube. This is yeah, it's my doggy's birthday today.
Good night, Toby.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
thank you. So he loves everything to do. He's like, you know, an adopted Italian because his favorite food is pizza. Well, let me show you. I'm going to show you the T-shirt I'm wearing even because he is the pizza-loving dog.
Whenever you're ready, sweetie, I got you.
Oh, okay. He's got it ready for me. So hold on, guys. I have to pay. I'm gonna give this to James so he can hold it. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. I gotta just get a hand. James. Oh, he's taking a photo. So I'm gonna employ somebody else. Would you mind being my helper and hold this so I can pay?
You got it, ma'am.
He's hired. What's your name?
Andre.
Andre, thank you, Andre. Andre has freed up a hand for me so I can pay for our massive sandwich.
Like your most famous steak.
Okay,
Like $15.
thank you. This is Andre's holding the helm now. Thank you so much. Oh my God, guys, look what we got for dinner tonight for Hudson. Eggplant Parmesan Hero. We got the the half loaf. Oh yeah, he's helping me. Thank you, Andre. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Happy birthday. 100 years. Bye bye. Guys, this is amazing. I love it. 100 years. James, they're celebrating their 100-year anniversary. It's their birthday too. Oh my God, Big Money Sonny just gave us $4.99. Happy birthday to Hudson and happy 100 years to Defonte. Isn't that great? I am. Guys, this is...
From over here from the corner.
Okay.
I got the sign around the corner.
Oh, you did? I didn't even see that one. Just the sign? Okay.
How's it look? It look good, the sandwich?
Oh, the sandwich looks amazing. $15 for this huge sandwich.
Oh, that's perfect.
And he put extra sauce and everything on it.
With that tonight, we're good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go. Look at Hudson. He's smelling the sandwich already. Oh, he's excited. Look at him. Not yet, Hudson. We got more.
Volvo.
Oh, did you take a picture of it yet?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I got
it. With this in the background, all perfect?
Yeah.
I don't need to take it?
Nope.
All right.
Here, if you want. Here.
Wait. I got to put the sandwich away, James. It's not fair to Hudson.
Look at this car, guys. All right, we're in the middle of the street. Let me get out of the street over here. Here's the tail end of it. Yeah. The the 1800S. The 1800S. Let me go over this way. Come on, Huds. Yeah. There it is. Sorry about the gimbal, you know. There's Karla working, taking picture. Yeah, this area is great, guys. I totally agree with Emmy. Loves this kind of area, loves the red car.
Look what I did, James.
Oh yeah, that's it. See,
Wait
I
a
did
minute,
those.
wait a minute,
Fantastic. Yeah, fantastic.
See, I did.
I saw you.
I went a little
Yeah, a little down.
lower.
Yeah, exactly. That looks fantastic.
extra good.
Good. So I'm
I
going
think
to
we
double
should
click the
keep-
gimbal.
I think we should keep this out. So
Sure.
the official
Guys, I don't know
birthday
what I'm doing with the
celebration-
gimbal. I got to tell you that.
Oh,
Here we go.
James, show what I got.
Oh yeah. The
pizza
Hudster.
lover.
Hudson
Today's
pizza
all
lover.
about pizza and Italian food.
Treat said meatballs are perfect for after the dentist, nice and soft. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
But we went for the
You don't
eggplant
have to-
parmesan.
Treat, you don't have to twist my arm to tuck into some meatballs. Let me
Right.
tell you.
The
I don't
meatball-
need to go to the dentist.
Right. The meatballs did look good, great from there.
But I'm an anti-dentite.
He gave us some sauce from the meatball. Oh, look at the hook.
Yeah.
It's red hook.
It's
Get
a
it?
red hook. See what they did there?
You see what they
It's-
did there?
Guys.
We're in red hook.
That's called a sight gag. That's a sight gag. Red hook.
Okay, guys. We're on our way.
What's this little library over here?
Oh, look at this. A cute little free library. Looks saucy. What's that?
Oh,
saucy.
Hey. Hey, that's for later.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that's very cute.
Look at this. Pugsley, the puppy place.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this. Guys, look at how cute this little library is.
I can get it if you want. There you go.
Look at this. Look at this book. Pugsley, where every puppy finds a home. Look at this. Oh my God, Pineapple Water just sent us $19.99. Happy birthday to Hudson.
Thanks, Pineapple.
Oh, thank you. And look at this, an author of Cynthia Saucy. Look at this. Oh, it's a kid's book. Oh, Saucy. We're going to leave these for kids. This is sweet. I like seeing that. Pineapple Water, thank you so much for the birthday present for Hudson. Today's all about Hudson's birthday. We got a special thing planned. Well, we're going to be revealing it any second now because I know DJ is itching for us to reveal it.
Chomping at the bit.
He's chomping at the bit. Guys,
Literally chomping.
we're on our way to an amazing, should I reveal it now?
We're close enough.
An amazing neon sign studio.
Ho!
That it's called MoonSign, and it's owned by Wayne Heller. And thanks to our wonderful channel supporter, David Lee Jasper. We call him DJ, David Jasper.
David.
David, who absolutely loves Hudson, basically has adopted Hudson as part of his family, I could say.
Yes.
Now we have to look for Commerce Street. So
we're on Commerce right now.
we're on Commerce. Do you remember the number of Commerce?
157, but that's a wild
No,
guess.
it's not. It's a single. It's 2 digits.
Okay.
57.
51. Hey, I said 150.
So what number are we at now?
I have no idea.
Okay, so we better start looking. So listen, guys, what we're doing is we're on our way to Wayne Heller's studio. He has a neon sign studio where he custom makes neon signs, and it's called MoonSign. What are you doing, James? MoonSign. And DJ David Jasper created for us. Wait, what is that inside there? An old
tanker truck.
An old tanker truck.
Oh, that's cool.
DJ created and designed.
There's 50.
Okay, so we're almost here. Oh, hi. Friendly? So. Anyway, DJ. We have to stay on point here. 57. We're almost
54.
here.
57 will be over that side.
There it is. It's across the street. So listen, guys, before we enter, let's talk about what we're doing here. We found where we're going to. Now, here's Hudson. Let's get back to the matter of hand.
Yep.
David Jasper fell in love with Hudson many moons ago.
As people tend to do.
As people tend to do. And he saw our live stream where we revealed the neon sign that we have in our apartment that we got from James' old barber. It's a barber shop neon.
AKA Box of Death.
AKA Box of Death. If you're new to our channel, we love neon. We love signs. We love old mom and pop stores. And DJ said, wouldn't it be fantastic to have a neon sign of Hudson? And I said, you know what? That would be amazing. And he's like, you know what, guys? I'm getting to work on it. And you know what he did? He lovingly created a mock-up of what the perfect neon sign could be for Hudson. And guess what it involves? Pizza.
Hudson Pizza.
And we said, well, who can make this neon sign? DJ lives in California, and he looked up places in California that could make it. And I said, you know what? It will never make the trip. It will never make the trip all the way to, but you could just inside.
Yeah.
It will never make the trip all the way from California to New York without breaking, or if they did, it would cost a fortune. Joseph Taylor just gave us $5. My all-time favorite place, makes the best eggplant in New Haven, Connecticut. And happy birthday to Hudson the man.
Wow.
Oh, what place is that in New Haven that makes the best eggplant parmesan? Because maybe we should make a trip out there. But I'm going to tell you about Defonte's, but we haven't tasted it yet. So we'll have to wait till later tonight to give you the lowdown on how good Defonte's is. But it looked amazing. But anyway, let's get back to the neon sign in Hudson. So in the making, we're going to knock on the door and see if Wayne is in. We're supposed to meet him around 4 o'clock, and it's just about 4, right?
Let me check. It is 3:47.
3:47. So we're a little early. If he's not here, we'll wait for him. But we gave the design that David Jasper created for us, and we asked our friend Wayne. Wayne, we know he's an amazing neon sign maker. We know him from a number of years. Would you be able to create this sign for neon, for us, out of neon? And he said, absolutely. And he said, what David created was perfect. And we're going to knock on the door and basically do the reveal. So let's see if he's in.
Hey.
Hi. We're here for the neon.
Okay.
Is it upstairs?
Yeah. Have you spoken to Wayne?
Yeah, he said 4 o'clock. Is he not back yet?
I don't know.
We're a little early.
You can go up.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Honey, I'm
Okay.
going to wait out here till you get things sorted out.
Okay, so I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to see if Wayne's here. I'm not sure if he's here yet because we are a little early. Wayne, are you here? Wayne? Okay. He might not be here yet. Okay, I see a neon sign. I know I'm in the right place, but he might not be here yet. We told him 4 o'clock. We might be a little early. Maybe he might be in the bathroom. I'm gonna send James up because, you know, I don't want to. I'm a late. You know, I don't want to walk in. James, maybe you can go upstairs. I don't know if Wayne's in the bathroom, but I figured you could go check.
Okay.
And you can, and if
See if Wayne's around.
see if Wayne's around. I don't want to disturb him. You know what I mean? But you can go.
He's upstairs.
I think he might be, but I'm not sure. So I didn't want to disturb him if he's in the bathroom. So I figured you can go because you're a guy, you know. And then I'm just gonna stay outside. You'll let me in if he's there. Oh, I let the door slam. Okay, so yeah, this is an old industrial building because Red Hook has a lot of industrial buildings. So I sent James up because I thought I heard Wayne say something, but I mean I couldn't be sure. There's, you know, it's a working studio. Wayne's upstairs. Is James limping? No, that's just you know, I think it's just you know, stiffness. Everything is live and unscripted. Exactly, DJ. An artist workstation, usually uber cool, always, yeah. So, hold on. Maybe Wayne's here. It doesn't matter. We'll wait for him. We're early. We're early. Carol Schroyer says, I can relate. Yeah, you can relate to being stiff. That's called being in your 50s and going upstairs. Sometimes you can be a little stiff in the afternoon. We had to take this. He's there?
Yeah, he's up there.
Oh.
Everybody come on up.
Oh, he said everybody come up. Okay, good. I'm glad I sent you up. All right. Okay, look at Hudson. Look at him go. Look at him go. Okay, Hudson, come on. Up, up, up. We got a big reveal to do. Okay. I see a neon sign already. I see a neon ice cream cone.
Nice. Yeah, he's back there and then to the right.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for the
Oh, I saw it to the right.
over here.
Right?
I'm gonna check. Okay.
Okay, wait, let's wait for Wayne. Oh, wow, guys. Oh my God, I found Wayne! And I found Neon! Okay, James just went around the corner. Oh my God, Wayne! Look at this neon! Wayne told me about this, that this might be in the studio when we come. Oh, wow. Guys, first of all, let me introduce you to Wayne. Hold on. I'm getting so excited because I saw the neon. Hold on. Okay, guys. This is Wayne Heller. He is the owner of MoonSigns. That's where we are now. Oh, Wayne, would you mind terribly much because we're live streaming to turn down the music so we don't, because otherwise it might be copyrighted, and then we get a little strike. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. So Wayne, we're so excited. We're so excited. Guys, we're waiting for James. He's just washing his hands and stuff. But first, let's meet Wayne. Let's discuss how he started with his neon career, because we know him for a number of years. Remember, we met you when a book talk that we had, right?
Yeah, back in
Probably like a good, at least 10 years ago. So, without further ado, this is his studio. It's called MoonSign. Oh, so you're working on restoring both sides? Well, I'm jumping all over the place. Let's talk about Wayne first, and then he can talk about this beautiful florist sign. So, Wayne, tell us how you got started. What piqued your interest in neon, and the genesis of your business, basically.
Yeah, I guess I got into it probably about 12 or 15 years ago, and I sort of came from an art background, and I was doing window display a little bit, and I was sort of fell into it. There was a shop that was looking for a little bit of help, and it was sort of like a more artist-centric, specific place. And I was a designer there for a number of years, and sort of picked up like bits and bobs and tricks of the trade as I kind of went along. And then a couple of years ago, I started my own studio, which is called MoonSign.
Awesome. And have you always been here in Red Hook?
I've been in here in Red Hook, yeah, for probably about 4 years now, 3 or 4 years.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, we just came from Defonte's.
Oh, what did you get?
We got an eggplant, a half, you know, the big one.
Half, which is
Right, which is like really a whole. I mean, like
1.5 inch difference.
exactly. And we got the eggplant parmesan because they didn't have all their choices because we were so late in the day. But I mean, that's one of their specialties anyway. So, and Hudson, being a pizza lover, of course, he's going to love eggplant parmesan. So we're set for dinner, basically. So we took your recommendation on Defonte's. So I remember we've watched neon being, you know, made in the past. Now, in your background, was that a graphic design? Like, what did you, you know, what did you initially study?
Yeah, I was like a painting major. You know, I was like art background. So like my entry point in neon is sort of like the world of like design and drawing and proportions and layout, and then I kind of got more interested in type a little bit later, and all those things sort of like overlapped at the point of like kind of a sign shop and kind of like an art fabrication place, which is sort of what this is, like generally speaking.
Now, when our friend David Lee Jasper,
right, is your graphic designer.
yes,
right.
Yeah. I mean, created this, which we're not going to reveal right yet, created this, we knew you were the perfect person to bring it to life because Wayne is amazingly talented. And not only does he design, you know, you could just give him a design, right? Like we could just come up with something in our head and then you could put pen to paper and bring it to life. But in our instance, we had a design already in mind. So Wayne will take us through the steps of what he did to bring it to life. But what is usually like the process? Like say somebody, you know, comes to you and they say, okay, I have a small business, you know, because we're always promoting small businesses, and they're going to be opening it and they would love to have, you know, a neon sign for their business.
Yeah, I mean, I think we try to kind of think about it as like an all over holistic approach. So, you know, if there's something that you've got that you like a design or a logo or something that needs to be made in neon, we can sure do that, no problem.
Oh, they're asking me to move closer.
Okay.
That's not a problem.
Do I need to speak louder?
Well, if you want, but I can move closer too.
Okay.
Hold on, I have a long cord. Yeah. Hold on, guys. We're gonna move closer so Wayne can be heard more. There we go.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm gonna stay fairly close to you, but not, you know, not like be right on top of you.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Okay.
Then, guys, do you hear? I know my voice is loud, so I can be like across the room and you're gonna hear me. But how is the sound on Wayne now? Wayne,
Hi.
give a little sound.
Hey there.
Yes.
Everybody can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so wait, what were we talking? Oh, process.
The process, right?
Process
Like,
stuff.
you know, if somebody was
Yeah.
interested in getting a custom neon sign, whether it's for a business or
Uh-huh.
or something for an artist, or just an idea that pops in their head, like, hey, I like ducks, and I want a duck.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
all of the above. We'd like to hear about everybody's ideas, and typically we're involved at different parts of the process. So sometimes people come to us and they've got an idea for something that needs to be a logo, but it also needs to be a sign, but it also needs to be, you know, present on like a menu. So sometimes we do work for commercial clients. That's all of the above. Sometimes people have something that's completely figured out and they just need to have it interpreted into neon. So we'll try to figure that out for them. Sometimes people don't really know what they want, or they're looking for something. And so we'll sort of try to get in and conceptualize ideas for them that are going to represent whatever it is they're doing. And I say like client very loosely because like it's not sometimes it's a restaurant, like we're working with like a Jamaican place down the street to try to figure out some signage that probably won't even be neon. It'll probably be like a painted sign. And then there's other.
Because you do that too.
Yeah, we do.
Not
a little,
strictly neon.
We're kind of like an all-purpose sign shop for the most part, but we tend to work a lot with artists who are working on sort of more specific projects. So sometimes people are coming in and they need something for a gallery show, or they're looking for something that's supposed to be referential to some other part of work. So somebody who is a painter will come in and sort of want something that echoes something that's appearing in a painting show. So we're sort of here to try to figure out how to dovetail different materials together for them.
Right. So I noticed on the wall, is that something that's in the process now? Like, I see some sketches, like I see the house over there and I see this with an eye.
Yeah. There's, I mean, it normally starts with a sketch. These are not anything that's in process. They're sort of like, the way it goes is like, there's like an idea binder and there's stuff that kind of comes in for clients. And then there's stuff that's kind of like floating around for in-house stuff. So
guys, look, can you see this?
Kind of different all the time.
Oh, look, a leaf. Look at all the veins of the leaf. Wow.
So sometimes stuff gets made and oftentimes it doesn't, but normally we start off with like some kind of sketch or some kind of drawing, and then we figure out how we're going to make it into like a technical drawing for the neon bending part, which is like the sort of second part of the process if we're doing neon.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So also I see that you're doing a restoration work here then, right?
Yeah, we accidentally do. We fall into restoration sometimes.
Now, this was hanging in Manhattan, correct?
Yeah, this was up on the corner of, I think 19th or 18th Street and 9th Avenue.
Yeah, Chelsea. I remember it well.
Right. There was, and people who are different age brackets who lived in that neighborhood at different times will remember like different iterations of this sign.
This way, James. This is because this would be the unfinished one, or I can do it.
I got it. We'll do it after.
Yeah, we'll do it afterwards. That's perfect because we'll get all these, because we'll do a whole little blog post of all the different kinds of work you do.
Yeah, sure.
So this was a florist that went out of business.
Eventually, yeah. I think it was I think it was actually a florist since probably like the 1930s. We think, we found tax photos from like 1941. New York City shot tax photos, and it's in a very like old grainy photograph, but you can kind of see a little piece of the sign. It's so small in the photo, it's not totally clear what colors it was and what the original like layout would have been. But this is we started taking layers of paint away when we got a hold of it, and was kind of what's underneath. And what you're seeing is representative of many different years of paint layers sort of being added and patched up and changed colors.
And what is the material that the sign is actually made of? I mean, I know it's metal, but...
Yeah, probably this stuff called galvanneal, which was an old sort of trade material, galvanized steel.
Oh, galvanized steel. Okay, so that's why it hasn't rusted that much.
That's why it's rusted in a lot of parts. But
when I say much,
much is relative.
Right, exactly.
When you think about a sign that...
I'm showing you the innards.
When you think about a sign that went in probably like between 1937 and 1940 and was up continuously.
Right, it was always outside, guys. Listen,
always outside.
This sign is outside. Think about it, New York. This isn't California, sunny, beautiful California. This is rain, this is snow, this is pollution, this is everything that New York throws at a sign. And this was just outside. This is one of the it overhung from the facade of the building. Now, actually, this sign is so big that it would be grandfathered in because it would overhang way too much from the facade of a building right now to make the new code, right?
Yeah, exactly. For those of you who are up on the New York City sign code.
Right. New York has all these laws, by the way. Wayne is familiar with them because obviously he creates signs for businesses. You are no longer allowed to have such a massive neon sign sticking out from the side of your building. I mean, and this is even that big compared to like Woodstock, our favorite of all favorites, right by our place, which is our pastisseria. You know which one on 11th Street.
That one's fantastic.
Yes, that's a huge overhanging sign. I mean, that goes up a couple of stories on the building.
That would be very difficult to get permits to do that kind of sign at this point in New York.
Right, and certainly not in the East Village. It's not permitted for that.
Certainly not.
Different
in East
neighborhoods
Village,
have, like Times Square is zones for neon and for lit signs, but our neighborhood of the East Village is not zoned for that. But the ones that are still in existence, and what I'm talking about referencing, if you don't know from our live streams, but what is our favorite? Put it up on the chat. Whoever puts up the name of the place that I'm referring to gets a Hudson pizza sticker in the mail. Let's see if you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, I know Treatin' 62 knows because she sent us cheesecake from there and cannolis. But anyway, put up the name of the pasticceria from 1894 that I'm referring to that had their sign since the 1940s. Veneros, of course. Ken Kramer, you get a Hudson sticker for that, answering our trivia question. These are fun little things we do in our chats.
Gotcha,
But yeah, so this one, it was just 9th Avenue in Chelsea. And so this is how you interpreted, like what to do. You've already worked on this side then.
Yeah, how it came to us was the building went under a pretty big restoration, I think about 3 years ago, sort of right before the pandemic. And when they redid the building, they put up a set of scaffolding, and the scaffolding went up and around the sign. And when they put the scaffolding up, the folks installing the scaffolding, most of the glass was broken, but whatever wasn't broken, they sort of finished breaking.
Yeah.
And then they,
as usual, the process. And scaffolding is like, that's everywhere. That's the
right.
ubiquitous thing of New York now.
We live in Scaffolding City.
Right.
And you're allowed to paint scaffolding a few different colors. In this case, they painted all the scaffolding silver. And when they were painting the silver around the scaffolding, they went ahead and painted the whole sign silver too.
Oh my God.
So it was up outside near the scaffolding, painted silver, no glass on it. It was all kind of bent up and banged up. And then when the scaffolding came down, I think they decided that they were going to cut the sign loose as they were getting a new building. So they cut the sign off of the corner, and they sort of had it stored in the back. And the tops were kind of bent over, and it was sort of covered in this gross layer of silver paint. So that's where we started it.
And how did you how did it come here? What's the genesis of
it was
being there?
It was like a tip from a friend of a friend, and the superintendent sort of had control over it, and he thought it was going to be worth something.
Right.
And the friend of a friend sort of put us in touch, and we put an offer in, and we sort of bought what was like the rusting hull of the sign, kind of remembering. This one, it was sort of easier to picture because there's a lot of photos of it. Everybody remembers this being a couple of different colored versions.
I'm almost 100% sure that we do.
Do you guys have it when it was like mint green or when it was like
we'll
dark
give
green?
you whatever we have, so
love
you
to
can
see
use
it.
this reference. I mean, I know that would
love
be
to see it.
helpful.
So yeah, it was basically painted in silver paint, and then it was painted in a black and white version of itself. And we kind of removed the silver paint, we removed the black and white paint. It's sort of tough to tell what is original and what has been, maybe not really professionally repainted over the years. There's like a lot of kind of like gunky layers and stuff. But because of all of these electrode housing holes that were intact, we were able to kind of locate all the
Right. Do you want to point that out to
way.
people that aren't? I know what you mean because I'm familiar with neon. But if you want to point out to the people in the chat.
Sure. So this is. So neon tubes are mounted to the surface with these little glass stanchions, and then each piece of neon, which we call a unit, has 2 electrodes. So you can see with RIST, there's 1 electrode here and there's 1 electrode here. And as per traditional New York City code, if you're doing outside neon, electrodes have to pass through a housing normally made of glass or porcelain. These are PK housings, large housings.
Okay.
And then they pass through this housing, and then on the other side, inside the sign cabinet, there is a wire that goes back over to the transformer.
Okay,
and
so maybe we can
transformer
keep inside
powers
here. Look, guys, see, this is what he's talking about, the innards, as I like to say.
You can see this is a new housing because this one was pretty smashed out, and that's what an old one looks like right
See, old housing. New. That will last for another good 100 years.
Sure, although we're not planning to put the sign back outside,
right?
Because it was in such rough shape to begin with. We put a patch on it here. The bottom was almost completely rusted and rotted out, and like many signs of this age, it took on a lot of water over the years and was basically full of pigeon
poo,
detritus.
Pigeon poo, as we call it. No, I mean,
I know that Veneros, because we were mentioning that in the chat, that it does have a lot of rust issues. We've looked up on at it, and the owner, Robert Zerilli, is the 4th generation owner. He told us that he has a guy that comes and every time it rains, like literally, that's our daily walk. We walk right by the store almost like every day of, for the last 25 years that we've lived in the neighborhood. And every time it rains, something goes out. So he has kind of like a ongoing deal with a guy that just comes and he calls him, okay, another, it got wet again, and he has to get another transformer or whatever it is. But
that's sort of like the fate of those old signs is they've been out for so long. There's a lot of maintenance to have to do to them.
Right. The guy told him, listen, just take the thing down for $12,000. This was probably 10 years ago, that price quote. I'll make you a facsimile, not of neon, but of LED that will last you forever.
Right.
And it will be bright and shiny and new. And you know what Robert said? No, 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 no.
Yeah, I
want my
that.
rusty old sign. It's going down with me. It's going to stay up as long as I'm standing up, if you know what I'm saying.
I love
and
that.
then some, because his son's involved in the business too. So we've already got the 5th generation owner. He loves his old rusty neon sign, and he's just limping along, maintaining it, making little patches to it here and there instead of it, being taken down and getting an LED.
I think that's great. Also, I should note that there's no real LED might look pretty bad in a few years too, because it's not really a long-term time tested thing. We know what neon looks like after being outside for 70 years, because there's pieces of glass that come through this shop that have definitely been on the side of a building since like the 1940s, 1950s. We put them on a transformer, they light right up. So LED might not have such a great track record.
Right, you don't know.
Kind of don't know,
Yeah, that's interesting.
But,
I never thought of it that way. Like, there's no proven thing. Like, they say, oh, it's going to last you, but you don't know because it's a relatively new technology.
Yeah, and it's sort of like it's a plastic thing. The material quality is not really quite what these were. This has like the unfortunate curse, like many signs of this era, of being made by galvanneal, which was not great for taking paint. You can see like a lot of the paint started flaking off this thing probably 20 years into its existence, which is why people kept getting up on ladders repainting the thing. And when we went to restore it, you can see there's just all these like sort of like layers that are falling off and then people repainting parts of it. So it's very hard to see what was original and
versus like say porcelain enamel, because that's something that there's a couple of like Gringer in the East Village.
Yep.
I know you know that sign, and guys, we've shown that before in our live streams. It has that was a very expensive material back in the day.
Sure was, yeah. Still is a pretty expensive material if you can find somebody to produce the porcelain enamel for you, which is very difficult. I think Gringer is porcelain enamel and also stainless steel, which is what this sign over here is. At least the outer part. This is stainless steel, which holds up very well. This is probably like 1960s, I would guess.
Wow, no way! I would never have thought this was from the 1960s.
Yeah, that one was, I'm not sure where it came from, because it came to me through somebody who got it from somebody else. It's one of those, I think it was probably like part of a bigger sign in the Midwest. So it's been inside for probably about 25 years. Otherwise, it would be in much rougher shape.
Somebody, not to interrupt, but somebody in the chat says that they would love another hot rat sign. Is that for sale? And what's the story behind your hot rat sign? Just because I saw it come up in the chat and they're like, oh, I love that.
Big Frank Zappa fans around here, certain records, and every now and again we have a hot rat running through the studio, so it's kind of a studio joke.
Gotcha. So, do you want to talk about any more of the pieces that are here in the studio that you're working on? I know the rose is something relatively recent that you worked on, correct?
Yeah, that's sort of like a part of a larger sign that's at my friend Taylor's florist shop in Williamsburg. So we made one for her in all white neon. It says florist, bigger sign, and then we liked it so much we decided we were just going to make one for the studio. So there's that. There's our color chart. There is there's actually, like, it's funny because we have such a small space. Things kind of come in and go out. You're sort of like, get these things out of here.
Right.
It takes up so much space. So there's not a ton of old stuff around. Just some like bits and bobs. I think the heart is that was a mock-up for.
Let's go over there since I'm tethered to you.
Yeah, we're in this now.
Yeah, we're together. together. Exactly.
That bar sign up there is probably like from the 1940s, I would guess.
Oh yeah.
And somebody had, I think it was a bar in New Jersey near Plainfield, and somebody had taken it to a friend who's got a neon shop over there and said, hey, can you fix this thing? And the guy who ran the neon shop was like, no, it's too far gone. And the back of the sign is completely rotted away. So he made them a new sign, and then they were going to throw this one away. So we gave him like $20 for it, and then we put new everything on it. And
Now
new
they're
glass.
asking, if they were to hire you to create some neon, would you ship it? Is it their way of shipping it to another state? Because we have a lot of people that are not in New York right now, but would love to have hire you or for a design they're thinking of.
Yeah.
And I think the answer is definitely yes, but let's have Wayne answer it.
Yeah, it's shippable. And the caveat there is that it's difficult and sometimes expensive to ship, but we do ship. There's a couple of units here that are going to Cologne, Germany.
Cologne, Germany.
As a replacement to there's an art piece there, so these will be purple, little spark cluster. So these will be getting shipped via DHL next week.
Wow.
So
via DHL.
Via
yeah,
DHL, yeah.
DHL actually has decent prices for international shipping. Oh my God, the shipping prices have gotten out of hand for international shipping now.
Crazy. Yeah.
So look at Hudson. Look at him looking. He's waiting. We told them
wants to see
pizza.
it.
Now, so what do you think? Should we talk about like the whole process? What would be best for you to explain what's going on with the big reveal, Hudson, neon, pizza? What would work best for you? Do you want to take us through like the process? What
Sure,
you feel?
sure. I'll take it through the process for that one specifically, which I think you guys can probably speak to the origin of it. You have this idea of a neon sign, and I think you had your friend Jasper.
Yes, David. Yes.
David Jasper. Do the layout for it, right? So he sort of put together like a general drawing, and then he sent the drawing over to me.
They're saying Hudson's waiting to see his portrait.
He does, or he's waiting to see something.
I don't know what he smells. Maybe there's food over there. Maybe there's a rat.
Maybe it's a hot rat. Yeah.
Maybe it's a hot rat.
Maybe it's a hot rat. Yeah.
Could be. So we basically take the drawing, and then we're thinking about ways in which we're going to make the drawing become something out of neon. And usually when you're designing for neon, you're sort of thinking about things in terms of like what line work does. So the general rule of thumb is like a little bit goes a long way to explaining like a larger whole. So sort of like simple graphic interpretations of things look really good because once you turn it on, the light does a lot of like sort of filling in the space, so to speak.
Right.
So when we look at it, we look at a drawing, we'll take something like Hudson's face and kind of figure out where we're going to like join the eyes to his ear and how much detail we need, and what do we want to omit, what do we want to keep. And then usually when I'm drawing everything at like full scale. So in the case of the Hudson sign, I think it's a couple feet by a couple feet. I'm usually drawing it 2 by 2. If we're working on something that's going on the side of a building, I'm working at something that's that size.
Right, because this plotter that you have, that's not going to be, maybe big enough for something,
Yeah.
Is this going to be the actual side of this piece that you're working on now that I see in the plotter?
Yep, that'll probably be that size. But
Guys,
the thing,
when I'm saying plotter, because James and I are familiar with the process of how neon is made, but basically when say you've had a discussion with Wayne, you have some sort of idea or whatever, or maybe you don't have any idea, and Wayne is just helping you formulate it. This is one of the processes of bringing the neon to life, is that he has to figure it out. So he has to have like basically a sketch, but plotted out so he can see.
Well,
you can explain it better than me.
There's a few ways to do it, and like the technology has sort of changed with neon over the years. It's funny because neon itself, the process of making neon, hasn't changed at all, hardly in the last 100 years. It's really the same materials, the same fills, et cetera, but the way you could make a drawing is to take a sketch, and in the old days of like the olden days of neon signs, you would sort of take it and enlarge it on like a big drafting table and scale everything up, which was more time intensive. And I think probably around the late 60s and 70s, people started to get into using overhead projectors. So you'd make your drawing and putting on a piece of like clear acetate and then project it and increase the size of it, which you had to be careful with. An older neon bender told me recently that he was working on a sign up on 42nd Street in the 60s, and he didn't realize that somebody had like bumped his overhead projector and put it at like a slight skew. And then when he got there, they made the whole, whatever, this
Oh my God.
20-foot
This
neon
giant-
sign that was at a slightly parallax viewpoint.
Oh no.
So after the days of the overhead plotter, people started getting, as computers became more prevalent in the 80s, people started getting into like drawing on, you know, sort of like early MacDraw and Corel and all kinds of other programs, and then taking the vector drawing, because it is all like full-size, real-time vector drawing, taking the vector drawing and then plotting it on a plotter. So
And that's what this is, guys.
this is just like a really simple vinyl plotter, yeah. And we plot things to scale because when we bend it, we're using this drawing as a source template for making sure that the glass is adhering to the pattern.
Now, did you keep the one for Hudson?
You know,
Do
I
still
don't,
have it?
I don't think I did. I'm sorry. I think I'm missing an illustrational part. But there is like a version of it. I'll show you. So can I do? Is it?
Yeah,
can we do
yeah,
the review?
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready. We're
so,
ready.
So to give you like the longer explanation, we do this drawing for the neon piece. It gets drawn in reverse, and then
Drawn in reverse, guys. So
drawn in reverse because, and that's an important thing because neon, there's sort of like when you bend the neon pieces, you need to be thinking about how you're sort of connecting the shapes and how you're returning it. So there's like a back part of the sign and a front part of the sign. So the front part of the sign, I'm just going to pull you back a little bit because I hit my head on this thing like seven times
yeah,
today. So
that wouldn't be good. That's not the reason you're wearing a hat today.
yes, no, it's okay. It's horribly scarred from my restoration projects. So the backwards drawing, it's bent backwards because you're sort of thinking about what side you're going to be presenting to people and what you're doing with all these like bend backs and connections. So we lay the whole thing out, and then we're kind of doing a figuring on how much glass we're going to need, and then we're going to take torches, heat the glass up, and bend the glass bits one bend at a time. And then you're going to like drop it down to the template and make sure that it's matching the template as you go. So it's sort of a slow process, and everything is sort of like a one-off. There's not really like a machine that does it. This is the
Everything's
machine.
by hand.
A torch, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Ribbon fire and crossfire is pretty much what everybody is using. So,
Okay.
can I go do the
Guys,
reveal? All right.
This is the big reveal. This is Hudson's birthday present. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing the big
Give me
reveal.
Hudson,
We can do a two-part reveal because we're going to light this up in a second.
Okay.
But
Guys.
this is to give you a sense of what it looks like on the bending table. This is like this drawing that's down behind the glass it's in a bending template. So you use this to sort of figure out where you're going to make all of your bending points, and also how you're going to treat the areas in between the lit stuff, the blocked out parts. So like, you know, to connect the pieces of pepperoni, you've got to like make the circle for the pepperoni, then get this piece over to this guy, then get this guy jumped over. And then you're figuring out how many units you need per area, because you couldn't really make this out of one long piece of glass.
Right.
You need to break it up into smaller units because it relates to how your transformers are going to power this thing.
Oh my God. All right, wait, hold on. I'm going to unclip for a second because I want James to get a photo before we even turn it on.
Okay.
James, I'll hold Hudson so he's. Hold on, guys.
Or no, you get a picture.
Oh, you want me to get a picture? Okay.
Yeah, and I'll hold the gimbal
Okay.
because you're just so
I
much more
unclipped.
stable.
I unclipped from him.
Yeah.
So hold on.
See, I think we got it.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Hold on.
We'll get like a little spark test
Okay.
here.
Oh my God.
This is just basically like a...
Are you just doing green? You think green now,
Yeah,
James?
David, Josh. Yeah, do green.
Are you sure?
I was doing green, but you gotta watch the
Okay, hold on.
Guys, I'm gonna put the mic up here again.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going to do manual. I'm going to shoot it manually.
You tell me where you want me to light it.
Hold on. I'm going to take my bag off, number one. Can I stand on this? Would that be, or is that not a good idea?
I might give you something that's a little more supported because it's on wheels.
Oh, okay.
Here, honey, just clip this on here.
Okay.
It's
Hold
on
on.
the floor. Yeah, we gotta get it. Look, that's your cracker.
Guys, hold on. I gotta get a photo.
Wayne is getting me a. Oh wait, James is taller. Yes. I'm waiting for this to get totally lit up. Don't worry. Oh,
here it
that's
is.
perfect, Wayne. Wayne, you are amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. I don't need a jacket on. I'm full in now.
Throw your stuff down.
Yeah, that's it. We're getting ready. I'm getting nitty gritty, guys.
Guys, here we go.
Look at this, guys. The whole 9 yards. Oh, this is perfect to do. James, I'm that way I can do manual focus.
Yep.
You know? All right.
There's the pizza.
The pizza.
Holy
Which is
cow.
clear red neon. This is the color of neon in its
Oh my God,
state.
green! It looks amazing.
Oh,
And clear blue.
Oh,
oh, there he is.
there he is. The Hudson.
That's awesome.
Kind of looks like Hudson from back here, but it's going to make more sense when
Wait,
you flip it over.
James.
Right.
James, wait. I gotta.
Just-
We're gonna. Hold on.
Okay, do it.
I'm gonna show you my point of view from up above, guys.
Do those again, Wayne. That was great.
Yeah, we're ready for you again.
This is kind of like a little testing transformer, so we'll be able to see it all lit up in a second. I think we're just going to move it over to the
Heidi and Ellie Sapella just gave us €5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Heidi. I hope you're loving this as much as us. Wait, I'm going to get another picture of Wayne with Wayne in the photo too.
Yep.
Okay, Wayne, here we go again.
Hang on, guys.
With
Oh,
you illuminating the pizza because that shows up best for the camera.
Okay.
Perfect. I got it. Oh my God. I'm like tearing. I really am. It's just so beautiful. We saw a photo of it. Full disclosure, guys. Wayne did send us a photo of the finished one, but we held back. We did not share it except with DJ. We did share it with David because he is the one who came up with this initial design, which I mean, I'm just blown away. I love it so much. I love it. All right, I'm coming down off of here.
yeah, that looks
I'll go ahead
great.
and maybe I can set it up on the table here. and
Perfect. Okay,
fire
so
up-
should we take this away?
Sure.
Okay.
Fire up a full-size transformer.
Yes, Marty Lewis, it's a neon of Hudson with pizza. There's
Right.
Hudson. There's
The
Hudson with
pizza.
pizza. There's a neon of Hudson and pizza.
Oh my
No,
God.
honey.
Wait,
Honey,
wait.
honey.
I
I
know.
can't hold him, babe.
I know. I got him. Yeah, we just know that it's fragile.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here. I'll take the gimbal. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go.
So we're connecting our bigger
He's-
transformer,
he's-
paramagnetic transformer.
Right, is this the transformer that we're going to take with us to light it up at home?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
so what Wayne is talking about, guys, now he was just testing it out with his tool before, but the way you get it to work, like at home, which is where we're bringing it, is he is supplying us with a transformer. So that, tell us, like, for all the people that don't understand how neon works, tell us, like, what we're doing
Sure.
right now.
So all neon is high voltage. All neon is powered by high voltage electricity.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm
Yep.
I'm tethering you to me again.
Right, back to the leash. Okay, here I go. So all neon is powered by high voltage electricity. So
High voltage.
High voltage. So we kind of skipped a part here, which is after the tube gets bent, it gets processed, which is to say that it gets vacuumed and heated up to a high temperature, backfilled with gas, and then burned in at a high
Filled with
voltage.
gas. So see, guys, he bent all this glass. You blow it. It's a glass blowing. We can show you in the video description. We're going to put some photos like up on our blog showing the process of like how this works, because obviously we're not, he's not making it in front of us, so we're skipping a couple of steps, but we will put in some photos on our blog to show you better what he's describing. But keep
Yep.
on going, Wayne.
Yep. So after the pumping and the processing part goes in, these are now like sealed glass tubes, right? So in order to power the neon, in order to like excite the gas that's in the glass, This is a sealed tube.
The gas that's in the glass.
Gas that's in the glass. In order to excite it, you need to introduce electricity. So the electricity that's running through your house in America, anyway, North America, is 120 volts. But this sign needs to be powered by something bigger in the 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 volt range.
AKA box of death.
So what this transformer does is it takes 120 volt power and it steps it up to 9,000 volt
Steps
power.
it up.
Yeah.
So we're cooking, basically.
Yeah, it's just you're sort of like you're exciting the tube is the way I think about it. There's a gas in there, and you're exciting the electrons in the tube, and by exciting the electrons in the tube, it's the neon is lighting.
Right.
So I'll go ahead and just do this.
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Boom.
Ah! Oh my God.
And if you want, I can kind of like take it off the backing so you can see it from the front side.
Oh yes, yes.
So
Okay.
I've got this. This is kind of in a travel package for you guys.
He's made a travel
So
package for us. He's going to.
So you can get
we'll
back.
take another photo once it's secured back in its travel package, but.
Yeah, we're gonna need the travel pack.
We're gonna need the travel package, guys. You know, this we are in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and we have to go to the East Village. We haven't exactly figured out, because we don't have a car, how we're going to get this, but we're
I
gonna.
think we can carry it.
I'm fairly confident that this is not as complicated as it looks. But Wayne will give us the best
Right.
advice of how to get this back to our apartment.
I'm going to walk you through the whole.
Okay,
the
he's
whole
gonna walk us
process.
through.
Yeah. But for now, we're going to undo this thing so we can have a better look at the front of it. And it's probably worth kind of pointing out that what you're looking at is two very traditional colors in the neon world. Clear
And
blue.
we're gonna do the same thing. Like once, say that, like I'm watching you now, because we're gonna do the same thing once we get this home.
Right.
We're gonna, untie all the little metal twisty ties that you got holding it in place.
That's a glass tube frame, right?
Glass.
yep.
Right, and it's.
You probably heard it called a dead frame or a skeleton frame.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's for real.
Oh crap, that looks great.
Wait a minute,
Hudson.
Wayne. I'm gonna have you hold the gimbal.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold Hudson too. Is that okay? Can
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
We have to show Hudson, but we gotta be careful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh.
What do you think? I'll hold them back.
Oh, get in there with it, buddy.
You think?
Yeah.
All right.
He looks psyched.
He looks, yeah, he's pumped up.
Let's look.
Hudson. Perfect. Yeah, Hudson.
You really see the likeness here when it's side by
Yeah,
side.
it's funny,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted him up there. Oh,
ears,
happy
the whole
birthday,
bit.
Hudson! Happy birthday! This is
Wow.
a birthday present. He's 10 years old.
What's his favorite slice of pizza in New York?
I would say Vito's Ices and Slices.
Ooh,
Vito's
okay.
on 9th Avenue and 36th Street. It's got to be his
Hey, Hudson.
favorite. His favorite.
Got it. Good.
Happy birthday! What do you think? What
Oh,
do
that
you
looks
think? Are you
fantastic.
happy? Yes,
Here, I can
thank you.
Yeah.
Hold it near you.
No
Oh yeah,
problem.
don't go too far because we're tethered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys.
So clear blue and clear red. This is basically neon gas in its
€2,
excited state,
fantastic.
Thank you, Heidi.
and clear blue, which is a mix of argon gas and a little drop of mercury.
Right now, guys, this was Wayne's suggestion. Obviously, we knew we wanted to go with red for the pizza, but we said, what color should we make Hudson? And Hudson, his breed is called a blue. He's an American Staffordshire Terrier.
No, I got
I'm
it.
gonna, should I take Hudson down? Just
Yeah.
I think we take him down now, away
Yeah, I'm
from
gonna hold him.
away from the neon.
Before havoc,
Right before any disaster happens.
Yeah.
And we said to Wayne, what color should we make the Hudson body? And Wayne thought about it, and Wayne knows that Hudson is an American Staffordshire Terrier, aka a blue nose. That's what they call the type of color that it's a recessive trait. Usually American Staffordshire Terriers are either black with white markings, or brindle color, which is like a brown and black mixture, or fawn, which is like a color of a baby deer. But Hudson is a more rare color called a blue. And when Wayne heard that, he said, you know what? I know what we should do. we should do this beautiful light blue. It's going to look gorgeous. And we said, Wayne, go for it. And oh my God.
Which is also a nice color to live with, you know. It's
Right.
It's a little
because,
gentler.
Guys, this is going to be hanging in our apartment.
Right.
So we don't want anything. We don't want, Seinfeld episode, if you know what I'm saying.
Right.
All right.
The dreaded Kenny Rogers roasted neon.
Right. The dreaded Kenny Rogers.
Keeping you up all night.
Wayne is a Seinfeld fan as well. So, oh wait, you got enough photos of it like that? Okay, hold on.
Take one with Wayne.
Okay.
I can hold this guy if you want.
Oh, you don't mind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
no,
problem.
just unclip them. We don't want to hold them.
Oh yeah. Let me unclip you.
Okay.
Because he'll look nice with the. And then, yeah, square Wayne up right behind it, so that's perfect.
Okay, hold on. Oh wait, now I don't have to be on 1250 ISO because this is so bright. Oh, hold on.
Oops, there we go, guys. Sorry.
Well, you know.
Because we're backlit, maybe 800, James. What do you think?
Yeah.
We're just discussing,
Yeah,
just
you
like
got
you
the
would
window.
discuss your neon things amongst one another. We're discussing the best way to light this because of the window being in the back.
Gotta get that text though.
And then I'm gonna get the whole. Oh yeah, this is good.
Yeah, I know it's going to look fantastic in the dark.
You guys have a spot to hang.
Yeah.
We're because you've made it transportable. We're gonna hang it in a place of honor, which is we have a wall we call the Hudson wall. But we are also going to leave a space on our wall that we can move it when we want to stare at it at night when we're laying in bed. So we have two.
And it's near the window, so you could
right
see
near
it from the
window.
street.
So when we're gonna go run across the street and look at it from outside our window. But we're not gonna leave it on like much when we're not home. But this is our idea. We're gonna do a whole unveiling of it. That's gonna be a whole separate video. That's not gonna be today or tonight. We need
Right.
time to hang it properly. But we're all set now. So you can put it away safely, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, the whole Lower East Side's going to be blue.
Yeah,
Like
the
Rob's
whole
saying.
side's gonna be blue.
Is it gonna be near a window? Like you can
Yes,
see it
from the street.
Exactly,
Yes, 14th Street.
exactly.
Yep.
That's where, but its main home is going to be right above our, we don't have a eating kitchen, we have like a little tiny galley kitchen.
Bella
So
Stroll.
our kitchen, AKA dining room, AKA main workspace table, our one table does everything job.
Right.
It's gonna hang right above that.
Oh, that's great.
Just get it home in one piece editing.
Yeah, that's the main
That's the
objective
rub
is
right now.
to get it home safely and sound. Oh my God, I love it so much. I mean,
Yeah,
I
just
it's fabulous. I'm almost crying. I
yeah.
really,
David
really am.
Jasper says in a word, absolutely brilliant.
Nice work on the drawing game.
David, nice work on the drawing, nice work on
Oh,
the whole
Jimmy,
bit.
Look at this. I see Hudson.
Yeah, here.
No, it's perfect, just like you have it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look how cool. You could see in the.
Just a little Hudson in there in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Hudson peeking out.
Yeah, we'll bring them out.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
so it's all secure. Okay.
It's all secure. So, and I guess I should also point out this is an important component.
Okay.
Yeah, what
Make sure
am
the
I?
transformer is off before we do. any
Yeah, that's
wiring.
true. Yeah, any wiring, yep. And unplug it maybe.
Right.
Because this guy will give you a good zap.
Yeah, you'll feel it. You'll know you did something wrong.
Right.
Yeah, let's go ahead and undo these electrodes.
Okay, so I'm going to watch that, what you're doing, because we're going to do the same thing.
I'm going to film it with this camera on, or also, or you got that?
No, we just,
These are called end caps or boots. They just go over the connection once you make the connection.
okay.
One,
And
two.
then this is just a simple twist between the electrode wire and the nickel wire of the GTO.
Okay. Now, are you going to put, like, which end goes there and which end, like, how am I going to know that when I get home from this?
Oh, there's no polarity.
Oh, so it doesn't
So
matter.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. Either one will
Whichever
count.
one reaches better.
Yep,
Or they-
they're both about the same size.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
That's pretty
perfect.
much it.
Either one.
Okay.
I'll tape up this connection for you so you have a nice safe
Okay.
connection.
Perfect, perfect.
And we'll be good to go.
Extra good. See, so I'm paying careful attention because we've got to reattach this once we get home. So we watched carefully. We can always watch the video on playback, but I think I've got it.
And my neon hotline is open if you need.
Ah, the Wayne Neon Hotline. Ah, see?
I guess we should figure out if you guys are going to hang this using glass stands or if you're going to hang it from overhead.
No, what we're going to do, this was, you tell me if this is a good idea. We were going to, what did we use?
We used a big picture frame.
Two
of them.
picture frame hooks
We
that
looped
can,
wire through that and then wire around the frame.
around the frame.
Yeah, that's
Will that work?
And then one on the bottom just to anchor it.
yeah.
Yeah, and then another one, just, you know, to be on the
Just one in
safe side.
center on the bottom.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
And that's a good way to hang it. I'll go ahead and give you some glass stands too. Those are good to see if you need a couple of support points so it doesn't want to back into the wall.
Exactly.
You screw it in and then you can just
Yep.
twist tie it.
Exactly.
Same way that these glass stands and all these other
Yep,
signs
yep,
are sort of done.
Perfect, perfect. We're just, guys, we're talking shop. Wayne is helping us figure out the best way to mount this on our wall. And we had an idea, and he's saying that that's a good idea, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
We like that it's a good idea. Oh my God, guys, I'm so excited. This is the best birthday present for us and Mr. Hudson, even though it's, Hudson's like, but I can't eat it. I can't eat the pizza. That's
You look so good for a 10-year-old.
he does, right?
Okay, so we're just going to zip tie this stuff together and I'll put it back in the box.
Okay,
And,
the box of death.
Then we'll just wrap up the piece.
And then that's it.
Yeah. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Getting stuff ready over here.
Is Hudson looking for a roommate? Thomasino is asking. Oh my God! Listen, he made a girlfriend yesterday, a white and gray girl. Oh yes. So was this, talk about, before you cover it up so everyone can see, was this on the scale of difficulty? How, because it does look very difficult. Like it looks like there's a lot of like, you know, a lot of twisting and you know, his ear and, you know, and the eyes. I mean, even the pizza, you know.
Yeah, there's a bit of time into it. You probably figured out 2 days worth of like bending and pumping and processing.
2 full days he worked on the bending of the tubes to get it perfect. And remember, this, when David Jasper, he created the drawing, but Wayne is the one who had to interpret the drawing and, you know, make sure that the drawing made sense as far as like the size, the scale, the connections, and everything that he had to do. Right.
Somewhat.
Right.
You know, you can't just have floating eye.
Right, you just have to make a template and kind of know
Yeah, where it's
everything's
gonna
going to
connect.
go ahead of time, and you're always sort of thinking about where your next bend is going to be and where you're going to make sutures or where your joints are going to be in the glass. So all those things are sort of like things that you're thinking about.
And also the chat is asking, now, I don't know, you know, what this, you know, feel comfortable answering or not answering,
Yeah.
but as far as prices for like a custom sign, like is there a certain starting point, you know, like, you
Yeah,
know, what is that, like, you know, what can you share with the public without, you know, like seeing something? I mean, like, I know that's a kind of a difficult question because like you would really have to see it to know.
Yeah,
but
it's tough because sometimes, you know, it's you would think you could do it by like pricing by size, but sometimes bending things that are really small is more involved and more time consuming than bending something big. So normally I tell people like the best way to like figure out a cost is sort of like if you want to send a sketch or a drawing idea, I'm always happy to like kind of give you general ballpark quote for stuff, you know.
Right. So, guys, if you have an idea or just, you know, are thinking about having a neon sign created, all you have to do is contact Wayne. I'm gonna have him give you all the contact info in a second. He's just securing this, so give us a second. I'm gonna give you, and I'm gonna put it in the video description as well, all the contact information for the neon hotline, the Wayne neon hotline.
Neon hotline, yeah.
And you know, his email, website, everything like that. So that way, you know, the price really depends, like you said, on the complexity of the particular
Yeah.
particular design.
Like asking how much is a car.
Right, it's like asking how much is
Sure,
a car.
yeah.
Like, I mean, that's
Like,
There's many different
It's
cars.
definitely tends to be more expensive than like there's like a lot of LED options out there now. It tends to be a lot more expensive than LED because everything sort of has to be hand bent and hand processed.
right, and even
It's
the
a
raw
very different
materials,
product, though.
Right, I mean, you
Materials
have,
are
you know,
different, yeah.
glass is not cheap, and then the gases and everything like that.
Yeah. So it can be tough to it's tough to give even general prices. It's all kind of like different and all over the board.
the biggest piece that you have ever worked on?
Like size-wise, we don't do a ton of like huge stuff here. We've only been around for about 3 years. I'd love to work on larger stuff, but recently a friend in London asked me to go look at a piece. It was a Martin Creed piece called Mothers, and it's this sort of huge neon sign that is now on the roof of a building in Dallas, and that's probably about 85 feet long and 15 feet tall, and it's on a giant sort of like central turret, and it spins at about 20 miles an hour on the top of the building. So that was a pretty good size one, yeah. A couple pieces for the Venice Biennial. I've worked on a couple of stuff, outdoor
artists.
that way for artists, yeah. New York has like a limited amount of like really big stuff. I don't do a lot of 42nd Street work.
Right.
Like Vegas has a lot of big signs. I've never really worked on that stuff, but there's some really
Right,
big
I
ones
heard
out
that there's Target is opening a 42nd Street store, and that they have the dog. That's kind of looks like Hudson.
Oh, yeah?
In neon. We
Really?
haven't seen it yet, but
News to me? No, I don't. That's interesting. I'll have to go up there and check it out.
yeah. Maybe we can all go together. That sounds a plan. Wayne can give us the critique of how they did.
Yeah. Old sign. I love doing a sign tour of New York anytime.
James, if you can, I have to get something out of your backpack.
My back.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this over here.
Well, I can hold it.
I want to get Hudson away. You have to get closer to us.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, the mic.
Oh yeah, just.
You can unclip them.
I was gonna say you can just feel free to drag me wherever.
Yeah, I'll just.
wherever you
Yeah,
need me to be.
yeah. It's some kind of weird thing we got going on. That's perfect. It was funny. Your Polish Cold War neon book. We had shot a piece in Krakow, and it's in there.
That's like so you've done like a tour around.
Yeah,
Poland?
around Poland,
Stuff's amazing there. Like
Belgium. There's one you would love. Abandoned one.
Oh yeah.
Palais du Pantalones. Palace of Pants.
The Polish stuff is like always amazing to me too,
Oh, yeah.
because you realize that it was just the communist government was just like creating. They were like, we're going to create a graphic design program about selling milk. It's going to be Milky the Milk Cow. We're going to make a 25-foot sign, and then
Yeah.
Did you guys see the documentary about that accompanies that book?
No.
It's in Polish, and so it's a little bit hard to find, but it's really worth seeing because they interview like all of the old neon guys that worked on that stuff, and they've all got kind of like wacky stories about like developing. Like, this guy was like, we spent 7 years working on this like huge sign. It was like a rose with the rose petals falling off of it, and it was attached to the side of a hotel, but it was really close to the window of the premiere of Poland's like lover mistress, and so they spent years building the sign, and then she was irritated by the glow of the sign. They just shut the sign.
No. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Now, I want to give you this so I don't forget. This is a gift from David Lee Jasper to you. You can read the little note. He's the one that created the Hudson design.
Thank you, David. I love that.
And this is a gift from Hudson. This is
I get
his
stickers.
autograph.
For your front door
and
here.
the Pizza King sticker because you've made a Pizza King.
All right.
Right.
There's his
so
real
that can
paw
be-
print from
and then
Casey's
this is-
rubber stamp.
Right, this is his real paw print. We
From
have
9th
the rubber
Street.
stamp
Oh, I love
created.
that.
I don't know. Do you know the place on
Casey's?
11th Street, just down the way from Vanilla's?
Yeah, I think I do actually.
Yes,
yeah.
Mr. Casey.
I'm gonna put this right in a place of honor here in the plotter. Actually,
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my God! Wait
There
a
he
minute,
goes,
guys.
going in.
right next to Kingston here.
There he goes.
Look, so now you can remember Hudson's neon and the pizza
Yeah.
every time you're on the plotter.
Yeah. All right. You want?
I was gonna say, do you guys want t-shirts?
Oh, that'd be great.
No way, really?
What size?
I'm a unisex. I'm a small,
And I'm an
small,
XL.
and he's an extra large. But if
Oh,
you don't
that's
have
dope.
One, I'll take medium.
Oh man, that is sick.
Oh my God, guys!
Oh, shut up. Oh, look at that.
Look. See, that's his.
Oh,
that's
man.
his logo, MoonSign.
Oh, that is great.
And wait, I gotta show the back of it.
Huds.
Look at that. Hudson's
Hi,
like, is
Hudson.
this for me?
How's it going?
Oh, that's perfect.
Thank you, Wayne.
Yeah, totally.
Oh man, those are sick.
And then Wayne, also, if you have like a business card or something that you want to hold up to the screen, I'll put all the info once we get home, and I'll type everything up of how people can get in touch with you. But if you have something that you want us to hold up to the screen so people can,
Yeah, in fact, I'll give you
Just a couple of business cards in here.
Oh, perfect.
Or not business card, but matchbook.
Oh, matchbook. We love
Moonsign.
that.
Matchbook.
Guys, look at this. So this is how you get in touch with Wayne. His company is called MoonSign. Look, light is a drug.
It is.
This
yeah.
is it. MoonSign, 57 Commerce Street, and that's Red Hook,
I got
Brooklyn.
it nice and clear, yeah.
And it's
Thanks,
www.
Yeah, they just put up the website.
Oh, they found it.
They put it up.
One of our moderators. Oh, that's the XL. Thank you so much, Wayne.
Yep.
MoonSign. Just put up your contact info. And is there a phone number that you want to give as well?
No, email's great.
Email is better in this day and age. Phone is for the old folks. we do email now. Wayne, this is for you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. So this is
Oh
fantastic.
my God, this is so amazing. Now before we end, can
Thanks
you
for the
tell us
t-shirts.
What,
Thanks.
James, come over here.
This is just my sample kit. So, I don't have a large one yet. We've got a sample board over there, but this is my sample of my traveling neon suitcase.
So when you go someplace, you can say, "Oh, these are the different,
This is the range of whites that we have.
Nice.
the different whites."
From blue to yellow.
Ranging from cool to warm.
Yeah, yeah.
About 3,500 to 8,500.
Nice. Cool to warm, guys.
Cool to warm. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Cool is over there.
Right.
Warm's over here.
Yep.
Yep. Very
and
cool.
then over here too, James. Show.
Yeah.
More switcher bits over here, but.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Oh my God, Wayne, we can't thank you enough. This has been so amazing. We love it. I mean, it's priceless. It's a priceless piece of custom artwork that Wayne has created for us, and Hudson loves it. We love it, and we're gonna treasure it forever. And you know that we don't have any plans on moving, but the sign is transportable, which is the nice thing. So God forbid if we ever do move out of our studio, we can transport it. But don't worry, guys, we're not going anywhere. We're not leaving New York. Look at Hudson. He's settling in. He's settling in. He's like, oh, this has been exciting for me. This is good vibes. So listen, guys, we're gonna sign off because we're gonna talk to Wayne about the best way to transport this home. But you guys don't need all that details and stuff. But please contact Wayne. He has running his own small business, because our channel is all about supporting mom and pop businesses, and Wayne is running his own small business. Just like everybody, it's been hard for him during the pandemic because he does do a lot of business for small businesses. And like, honestly, who can afford to get any sign made? I mean, when they're barely struggling to survive. So, that has impacted Wayne too. I mean, when you think about the pandemic, how it's impacted so many different people in so many different ways, there's a trickle-down effect when you're running a small business yourself, especially if most of your clients are small businesses as well. Because, I mean, Wayne isn't, he's not a big studio, as you can see from the space. He's got to do everything himself. So if you're thinking about getting a neon sign created, or you're just curious, Wayne is happy to speak with you. We put the contact information in the chat, but we'll also be putting it up under the video description as well. So guys, thanks so much for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for all the super chats and super stickers. Hudson's sending his love. He's settling in.
We'll show you when we get it home.
Yes, happy birthday to Hudson, everyone's saying. Oh, big kisses to all of you. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate the love and support. All right, signing out from Red Hook. Bye, guys.